Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN, NVDA, Tesla, NFLX, and CMG. So PCLN, higher high only by $1.50, but it's keeping the bulls in control as they are forming higher lows the last 3 days in a row, which means the hourly chart is forming higher lows and now a higher high. So resistance after 1945 is 1950 and 1960. We're in an area with a lack of resistance because we're filling the gap back to the upside, and anything above 1908 will keep the daily higher low pattern intact. The weekly time frame, again, lack of resistance, nice continuation, already breaking the high of last week and trying to see continuation to get that bullish MACD cross on the weekly time frame to get some follow through along with the bull move we're seeing. Again, it's nothing flashy the last 4 days, but just slow and steady favoring the bulls. NVDA, huge follow through after a morning dip, oversold 5-minute bounce turned into a huge turnaround and a close at the all-time high. 198.05, 199, and 200 are the next resistances. We'll watch the daily upper Bollinger Band resistance tomorrow. Unless we see a gap up open, it will likely start tomorrow as resistance. And again, clear higher lows on the daily now, 6 days in a row. Raging bull, NVDA, $200 in sight. Weekly time frame above the upper Bollinger Band 2 weeks in a row, remaining in breakout mode. No slowdown. Very strong bulls. Tesla on the daily time frame, bear break of the inside bar was an early indication right in the morning, and we did see the bulls buy the dip to a degree, but it was clearly a bear break, and we have this top now 360.10 that has to break for the bulls. Bulls are trying to form a higher low compared to 342.67 to hold that level, which we currently are doing. Weekly time frame, multiple inside bars in a row, watching for a break of this weekly inside bar this week, and if we don't get it, then we will certainly see a break next week. But the Tesla bulls struggling as they have been for the last month and trying to see the correlation with the market strength, struggling to do so. So have to take grain of salt, have to take any bullish action with a grain of salt because the bulls have been struggling to prove themselves really over the last month. Netflix, all-time highs, bull reaction to earnings. Right now at about 5 p.m. Eastern, we're looking at 205.80, so about a 1 to 2% move for the bulls. And we're looking up at resistance from the high of the reaction. We made an initial reaction up into the 209s, so that will be a resistance level. But bulls maintaining strength and certainly not looking to make any bullish entries tomorrow morning. But for those bulls already in trades, we are seeing follow through, and we'll be watching to see if the bulls can hold the gap up open. If not, the gap will fill back to the downside at 202.83. Really nice entry opportunity for day trading this morning when we got a 5-minute oversold RSI, anticipating that investors and traders would look to that to be an opportunity to buy cheap heading into earnings, and that's how it played out when we saw a $4 bounce from those lows. CMG on the daily time frame, not the follow through that the bulls were looking for from that breakout on Friday. We did follow through and we did see higher highs up to 332 resistance, but not seeing strength as we close near the low of the day. This is still healthy consolidation, all things considered. After 4 bull days in a row, anything above 303 is going to be a higher low. So we are looking to form that higher low. We'll be looking at moving average supports, and the bulls are just looking for continuation with a higher low and then a higher high on the daily. If that could play out this week, that would be just fine for the bulls. The weekly time frame is back testing exponential support, and holding that would show a lot of strength and confidence as we are on the verge of the bullish MACD cross on the weekly time frame as well. The RSI is coming off of oversold, so ideally the bulls close this week above 320 to keep these exponential moving averages as support, and then try and see continuation with a break of 332 and 334.91, the next 2 resistances that we are looking at. So all in all, bulls still have control on the daily, but we have to be looking for this higher low, and the close at the low of the day tells us to continue being patient. So I appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.